Hi, Mrs. Hensley's friends. It is time to do our math. And you are going to get your red and yellow counters. They are inside a little container with a gray lid. So I need you to get those because you will be needing those red and yellow counters. Okay, so what we are going to do is you are going to use your red and yellow counters to help you with your knowledge of composing and decomposing numbers to make a part whole for the number 8. So you are going to get your red and yellow counters and place them on your work area. Your work area is where you are working. So on a flat surface, somewhere where you're working right there, you will place them in front of you. You only need 8 counters. Mrs. Hensley has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But you really only need 8. And the reason I have more than 8 is because when you get to doing the turkeys and the feathers, those turkeys and feathers have more than 8. So you will have to make sure that you only have 8 on your part or whole. Okay? So Mrs. Hensley is going to show you. We are only working with the number 8. Okay? So, some of my chips need to be red and some of my chips need to be yellow or counters. So, you can turn your counters over. Mrs. Hensley she cannot turn her counters over here. I'm going to go ahead and delete 2 of the chips. So now I only have 8 chips, okay? Now, you get to decide how many chips you want to have red or how many chips you want to have yellow, okay? But you only need 8, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is all you need, okay? Now, I am going to put some of these right here in, oh, Mrs. Simply did not mean to move that. Right here inside my part and my part, because my whole should be 8, right? My whole should be 8, and that's how many counters I have. Okay, so I'm going to put some of these over here. Okay, I'm going to put 3 red ones right there. That means the ones that I have left, I would like to be yellow. Okay, you can make yours yellow. I mean, you can do them however many you want, but I'm doing 3 on the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the right. Okay, so if I were to write my numbers, I would have 3 and 5 is 8. Okay, because I could move these down here and this is my whole, okay, which was 8. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I have 8 counters or 8 chips. That is my whole. Okay, 3 of them are red. 5 of them are yellow. So part of my group is red, part of my group is yellow. So 3 and 5 is 8. Okay, now that I have my 3 and my 5, I have 3 red and 5 yellow. Okay, I am going to go to my next slide, and I'm going to do 3 red feathers on one baby turkey. Okay, because we know my hole right here is 8. I can only have 8 feathers. Okay, so I need, because over here I did 3 red and 5 yellow. So Mrs. Hensley is going to go here, and I'm going to grab 3, 1. Oh, I moved the wrong thing, didn't I, Mrs. Hensley? That was supposed to be locked. Okay, 1. Hold on a minute. Okay, now I should be able to. 2, 3. Okay, you can move them if you want. Okay, so I have 3. So I can either write the number 3, okay, or I can, nope, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to add a text box, but it's not letting me. Oh, it was right there. Okay, I can move my text box. Mrs. Hensley, I was supposed to do the number 3. And you can move your text box here. Okay, 3. And then I had 5 yellow. So I'm going to pick up 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I can write the 5, or I can type the 5. Okay, so now we know 3 and 5 is 8. Okay, my part is 3 and 5. My part, 3 and 5. And my whole is 8. Okay, if I wanted to move them over here to make 8, I could do that. Okay, that does take a little bit of time, so Mrs. Hensley doesn't really want to take the time in moving all of those. I really need to know that part of them are 3 and part of them are 8. Okay, I could go and count them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to make sure that I have 8. Okay, so that one is finished. Now I'm going to do this again. Okay, I have my 10 counters. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I only need 8. Okay, that's all I need is 8. So Mrs. Hensley is going to get rid of 2 of my counters. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 counters now. Okay, so I'm going to move these out of the way because that color thing is getting in our way. Okay, now I put 3 right over here, I did 3 red and 5 yellow. I cannot do 3 red and 5 yellow again. Okay, I can't, okay, because that's Mrs. Henley's rule. You can't do the same one twice. So I cannot do 3 red this time, okay? So Mrs. Henley is going to go back and make sure I do not do 3 red, okay? I'm going to do, oops, oh, uh-oh, it went behind, didn't it? Let me unmark this. Okay, cannot do 3 red, so I'm going to do 1, 2, 2 red, okay? That means the rest of my 8 have to be yellow. So Mrs. Henley needs to change their color to yellow, or you would need to turn them around, okay? Because yours are red on one side and yellow on the other, but mine are not. So now I'm going to put these here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay? So I have 2 and 6. Those are my parts. Part, par, what is my whole? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if I were to put all of these down here, I would have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So my whole would be 8. Part, I have 2 and 6 is 8. Okay, now that I've done that, Mrs. Henley can go back, go to my next template, or next slide, and I need 2 red and 6 yellow. So I'm going to go here. I need 2 red. 1, okay, 2 red. So I've got my 2 red, 1, 2, 3, and I need 6 yellow. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that one doesn't want to pick up, does it? I'm going to move this one out of the way for a minute. Okay, so I have 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 5. This does not want to cooperate with Mrs. Henley, does it? And I just moved my... Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Uh-oh. I'm going to have to lock those turkeys on you guys so you can't move them. Because I have one feather right here. Having technical difficulties here, Mrs. Henley. Okay, so let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need one more yellow one. Okay, one more yellow one. I'm going to turn it around. Okay, so let's count again. I have 2 red, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do I have 8? Now let's see how many yellow I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 and 6, okay, is my whole 8. Is that what Mrs. Hensley did here? 2 red and 6 yellow. Is that what I did here? Yes, it is. And I had a whole of 8. Okay, I also, if I wanted, I could have typed the number 2 instead of write it. And now it doesn't want to move, does it? Interesting. Oh, here it is. So I can move the 2 here. It might be easier to just write it. Okay, so 2 and 6 is 8. Does everybody see what Mrs. Hensley did? Okay, now, you use your counters in front of you, and you do something other than 3 red and 5 yellow, and 2 red and 6 yellow. You can't use Mrs. Hensley's. So you cannot do 2 red and 6 yellow. And you cannot do 3 red and 5 yellow. You have to do different numbers, okay? So make sure you're using different numbers. Then use your counters in front of you. Then you are going to do this turkey with a whole of 8, these turkeys with a whole of 8, and these turkeys with a whole of 8. You will put your feathers on the small turkeys to make the part, and then you will count to make sure you have the whole, which is 8. You should only have 8 feathers. You can practice with your counters first, and then put that many yellow and that many red, and that many red and that many yellow, whichever way you want to do it. But remember, you cannot do Mrs. Hensley's 3 red and 5 yellow, and you cannot do 2 red and 6 yellow, okay? You come up with your own numbers, but you can't have more than 8 feathers, okay? And you can't have more than 8 counters. So you practice with your counters first using 8, and then you go and put your red and yellow feathers on, okay? Okay, Mrs. Hensley's friends, good luck. I know that you will do great on our composing and decomposing number to 8 and doing your part whole with the number 8. Have a fabulous Friday, and Mrs. Hensley will talk to you soon. Don't forget to hit that check mark button once you've done this slide. Once you've done this slide, and this slide. You have 3 slides that you have to do on your own. I've already done the first 4 slides for you. Okay, I've already done those. Then you will do this one, number 5, number 6, and number 7. They probably will not be number 5, 6, and 7 on yours. It will probably be 1, 2, and 3 because you'll be watching the video. But remember, you will not have a mat like this, okay? You can put your 3 red ones on one side, your 5, well, you can't do 3 in red, but you could put red on one side, on the left side, or you can put it on the right side. You can put it on whichever side that you want. You can have yellow on the left side and red on the right side. It is completely up to you. Okay, have a fabulous Friday, and Mrs. Hensley will talk to you soon. Bye, friends.